Hello people, if you have an HP Z840 and you wish to update the TPM to 2.0, this is how to go about it. First thing you need to do is download two files from the HP website. The BIOS file 2.54, which is labelled M600254.bin, and the software pack SP87753, which is the TPM configuration utility. When you have done this, you need to take your BIOS file 2.54, create a USB stick named Hewlett-Packard as shown here. Inside, create a BIOS directory folder. Inside that, create a new folder, and in there place the downloaded BIOS file M600254.bin. Insert the USB stick into your machine, reboot, press escape. When you enter the BIOS, select the BIOS update utility, and select the update system BIOS. You will have to untick the allow BIOS updates using a network box, or it will try to connect to HP. Once you update the system BIOS, the machine will reboot. It takes roughly 4 or 5 minutes. You will then have rolled back to BIOS version 2.54. You will now go to your C directory, where the software pack will have created a folder SW setup, and the SP87753 TPM configuration utility will be in that folder. Simply right click the TPM config 64 and run as administrator. You do that, the TPM configuration utility wizard will open. Here is a TPM configuration utility. You will have the option to upgrade from specification 1.2 to version 2.0. As you can see here, I have already upgraded and I do not wish to downgrade. Tick the box to acknowledge the warnings and click Next. The utility will then update the BIOS to version 2.0. It will reboot the machine and ask you to verify. I believe it does this twice if I remember right. And then reboot, and you will have version 2.0 installed on your system. As you can see here, if you type in TPM, we can see that version 2.0 is now installed. The TPM is ready for use. After doing this, you go back to the HP website. Go to the HP website. HP Z840 driver. Download. This is it. Now if you select Windows 11, it will not offer you a driver to download because they are not supporting Windows 11. So what you have to do is select a different OS, a Windows and Windows 10. You will now be offered the BIOS version 2.61. Simply tick the box and download version 2.61. Then click install. The BIOS will install from within Windows. Reboot automatically and update the system to 2.61, which, if I can show you here, I have already downgraded mine to 2.54, installed the 2.0 TPM and reinstalled the BIOS system to 2.61. And there we have it here, M60 version 2.61. Straightforward, no issues, and it takes about 20 minutes altogether to go from version 1.2 to 2.0 with the TPM module. I hope this is helpful. Thank you.